Today, I'm putting the theory to the test. Do dogs really see in black and white? Join me as I dive into some fun experiments to find out. You've probably heard the myth that dogs are completely colorblind, seeing the world in nothing but shades of gray. But is this really true? Do our furry friends genuinely see the world in a monotone haze? Or is there more to their vision than meets the eye? The notion that dogs can only see in black and white has been around for a long time, and it's easy to see why it's stuck. For one, dogs often have trouble distinguishing between certain colors, like red and green. This has led many pet owners to assume that their dogs must be completely colorblind. But there's more to this story. The idea that dogs see everything in shades of gray is actually a simplification of a more complex reality. While it's true that dogs don't see colors the same way humans do, it's not quite as straightforward as black and white. Another reason this myth has persisted is that many people misunderstand how dogs perceive the world. We tend to think of color vision as an all-or-nothing proposition, but the reality is that there are many different ways to perceive color. Dogs have a unique visual system that's adapted to their specific needs and environment. While they don't have the same range of color vision as humans, they have some remarkable abilities that help them thrive in their world. The science behind dog vision is fascinating. Dogs have what's called dichromatic vision, meaning they have two types of cones in their eyes. These cones are sensitive to different parts of the visual spectrum, which allows dogs to see certain colors and shades. But here's the interesting part. Dogs aren't limited to just seeing shades of gray. They can actually perceive certain colors, particularly blue and yellow. This is because the cones in their eyes are most sensitive to these parts of the spectrum. This means that dogs have a kind of color vision, but it's different from our own. They can distinguish between certain colors, especially in the blue and yellow range, which is really helpful for them in the wild. What does this mean for our understanding of dog vision? For one, it suggests that dogs are more visual creatures than we often give them credit for. They can pick up on subtle cues and nuances in their environment that we might miss. But beyond that, it also encourages us to think about the world from a dog's perspective. What does the world look like through their eyes? How do they experience color and light? Today, we explored the fascinating world of dog vision and debunked the myth that dogs can only see in black and white. From the science behind their visual system to the surprising fact that they can see certain colors, there's a lot more to canine vision than meets the eye. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of dog vision. If you have any thoughts or questions, be sure to share them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the fascinating world of dogs, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be diving into even more fun facts about our furry friends.